All right, welcome back, everyone. We're ready to dive in again. Today, we're heading straight to King Power Stadium.
Buckle up.
Got a Premier League clash here. Leicester City versus Crystal Palace.
Oh, yeah. This one's a story.
And honestly, this match really tells us a lot about both these teams and where they are in the season right now.
It does, doesn't it? Big implications.
Absolutely. So, for those of you who didn't catch the game,
Missed it.
let's set the scene a little bit.
Yeah.
You've got Crystal Palace. They're coming in hot.
Red hot.
They're actually matching a club record right now with
6 away games unbeaten.
6 away games unbeaten.
That's huge.
Crazy, right?
It is?
And then you've got Leicester.
Struggling.
They are desperate to break
A 6-game.
6-game losing streak.
Ooh.
I mean, that's a rough patch.
Rough patch. Yeah.
So, right off the bat, you can kind of see the tension.
Yeah, storylines are there.
2 ships passing in the night, right?
Yeah.
But someone's going to end up getting soaked.
For sure. For sure.
Right. So, first half, when I was looking at your notes,
Yeah.
you mentioned it was tense.
Tense. Very tense.
Almost like both teams were
Yeah.
afraid to make the first move.
Yeah, exactly. Like waiting for the other one to blink first.
Right. It wasn't just a slow start, though, right? You mentioned this in your notes. It was like a chess match.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Tell me about that.
Well, Leicester, they're known for their attacking style.
Right.
High energy.
Jamie Vardy, come on.
Come on. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But you could almost feel that weight
Oh, yeah.
of that losing streak,
Yeah.
Kind of holding them back, making them second guess every pass.
You could feel it.
It was palpable.
It was palpable. And on the flip side,
Yeah.
you've got Crystal Palace
Right.
now with their new manager.
No manager, yeah, big change.
It seems like they found a new...
Defensive discipline.
Yes.
They've tightened up at the back.
They weren't really pushing for goals early on.
Nope, not at all.
They were almost content to
Wait it out.
wait for Leicester to slip up,
Slip up.
to make a mistake.
Exactly.
Interesting, right?
Very interesting.
Big shift for them.
Huge shift.
So,
Yeah.
speaking of pressure, that brings us to
Oh, right.
that moment.
Heart-stopping
The
moment.
one we've all been thinking about.
The one that could have changed everything.
Jamie Vardy.
Jamie Vardy.
One-on-one with the keeper.
One on.
And he puts it right at him.
I know, right at him.
I bet you were yelling at your notes when that happened.
I might have let out a little shout, yeah.
Come on, Jamie.
Look, Vardy is a proven scorer.
Oh, absolutely.
One of the best in the league. Clinical finisher, but you could just see it,
Yeah.
The pressure.
The weight of the world on his shoulder.
And the weight of Leicester's struggles.
It got to him.
It got to him there. He was trying to be too perfect, too precise.
Thinking it.
Yeah. And in those moments, instinct has to take over.
Instinct, absolutely.
And it looked like the pressure just kind of froze him up a bit.
It happens to the best of them.
It does. It does. But when you're fighting to stay out of the relegation zone, those are the chances you have to bury.
Absolutely. And, adding to the drama,
Oh, yeah, there's more.
the offside call.
Oh, the offside call
That almost wasn't.
almost wasn't.
And for folks who are new to the game,
Right.
VAR, that's video replay.
Yeah. Technology in football.
It can overturn those really close calls.
It can, and it does.
And had he scored,
Who knows?
who knows what would have happened?
It could have been a completely different game.
Right. That's the thing with VAR.
Oh, it adds a whole new dimension.
It really does.
A whole new layer of drama, even after the play's over.
Keeps you on the edge of your seat, even when you think it's settled.
Exactly.
But look, Crystal Palace,
Yes.
they came out swinging in the second half.
They did.
It was like that near miss with Vardy just lit a fire under them.
It's like they flipped a switch.
Yeah.
And then finally,
Finally,
the breakthrough.
the breakthrough, yeah.
6 minutes in,
6 minutes into the second half.
Sarr steals the ball. Great anticipation.
Amazing run.
So much pace.
Slips it to Mateta.
Beautiful pass. Go away, Al.
I mean,
What a way to open the score.
first shot on target for Palace.
Talk about efficiency.
Right.
They were just waiting for their moment.
It's like they knew.
Patience.
Patience, right?
Patience is a virtue in football, and it paid off for them.
It really did. And I got to ask,
You.
this new style, defending, like, their life depends on it.
Yeah.
And then just striking with precision when the opportunity comes.
Clinical.
Is it exciting to watch week after week?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
It is.
Some people love it. Some people find it a bit,
boring.
well, maybe not boring, but
A little too
cagey, perhaps.
cagey. Yeah.
But you can't argue with the results.
No, you can't argue with the results.
They're getting points.
Points mean prizes, right?
Exactly. And this goal was a perfect example of the new manager's philosophy.
Textbook.
Absolutely. Textbook. Defend, like your life depends on it. And then, bam, Hit them when they least expect it.
And then moments later,
Moments later.
almost a replay.
I know, right?
Sar again.
The man was on fire.
Great feed dimensional.
Perfect delivery.
But this time,
Shows.
he can't quite finish it.
Just why?
But you could sense it at that point, right?
Oh, yeah.
Palace. They were smelling blood.
They could sense the vulnerability in Leicester.
Yeah. Leicester were on the ropes.
Absolutely. They were reeling.
Now, to be fair,
Yeah.
Leicester did try to rally.
They did. They didn't give up.
Soumare's shot.
Oh, that shot.
That clanged off the crossbar.
I thought it was in
It was so close.
inches away.
That was their best chance.
Absolutely.
Pure power.
He hit that thing with everything he had.
But sometimes,
Sometimes it's just not your day.
luck just isn't on your side.
That's football.
Yeah, and you got to feel for him, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Hitting the woodwork like that, it's brutal.
It's heartbreaking. So close yet so far.
Especially when you're desperate for a goal.
It can really deflate a team.
It can?
But credit to Crystal Palace, they kept their composure.
They did.
They didn't let that near miss rattle them.
And then they sealed the deal.
They did, with 10 minutes left on the clock.
Issei's free kick.
What a free kick.
Beautiful delivery. Found Guehi.
Right on his head.
What an elegant finish.
Textbook header.
I mean, a captain's goal.
Absolutely, a real leader's performance.
Yeah, it just underlines
They were really down.
how comfortable Palace are becoming in this new system.
They're starting to believe.
It's not just defending anymore, right?
Nope.
They're controlling the game.
Dictating the tempo.
Dictating the tempo. They're looking dangerous.
They are a team to watch out for.
So Crystal Palace?
Yep.
They're looking more and more like contenders every week.
Hard to argue with that.
Right. While Leicester,
Oh boy.
they've got a mountain to climb.
It's a steep climb from here.
This match really does highlight those different paths these teams are on, you know?
Yeah, contrasting fortunes for sure.
So, where do we go from here?
Well, that's the big question, isn't it?
It is.
Is this just a blip for Leicester? Or is this the start of a real decline?
Are they in a relegation battle?
Potentially, yeah, they need to turn things around quickly.
Am Crystal Palace.
Are they the real deal?
Are they contenders?
It's still early, but they're definitely making a statement.
They are. They are.
This is a team that's found a way to win, even when they're not playing their best football.
It's the sign of a good team, right?
Absolutely. They find a way to grind out results, and that can take you a long way in this league.
Lots to chew on as the season unfolds.
Plenty more twists and turns to come.
Definitely a lot to think about.
For sure.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, everyone.
Always a pleasure.
We'll catch you next time
See you then.
for another deep dive.
Into the world of football.
All right. Take care.
Cheers.